definitely fun, like having, like I feel like it's just like more people there, there's more teams, it's just it's a good environment. Definitely feels just like, I don't know, like basketball season, it's exciting.
It sounds fun, I think it'll be cool, so yeah, I like that we get to like watch the boys and play after and stuff, so it's good to just support each other.
It's nice being able to like play and then kind of like relax, watch the guys after, but it's a little different because we play earlier. So I think that's like the only thing that kind of like messes us up, because we're kind of playing at like the JV time, whether we're used to like watching a game before and then going to play. But it's definitely fun watching the boys after and like sitting with our team and just hanging out.
It's pretty cool to watch them. Like you said, we don't get to see them play very often, and Coach B helps us out a lot on the boys' side and with film and practice and stuff. So it's good to support him and his team, and hopefully they can go out there and get a win. And so us too. So yeah.
Selfishly, as the athletic coordinator, it gets rid of some of my guilt, because during the fall, during the spring, I get to see all of our teams play their home games, because that's part of the job. Because of my role as basketball coach, the one team that, not that they need me at the games, but that's the one team I don't see very much, because they're always opposite us. So I'm excited because I know several of the girls on the team, great group of kids. We've talked at length about the relationship John and I have. So to be able to support him, for our kids to support the girls team, and I'm sure John will have his girls stay and watch some of our game, and I'm sure they'll want to, because it's going to be a great atmosphere. It's going to be a great crowd, and I'm sure who doesn't want it? And what's better than, who wants to go home and do homework when you stay and watch a basketball game? So the fact that we can support each other, I think, because I think most of the kids on both teams they're good friends, so it's a nice opportunity we don't often get.
They're tall, they can battle, they have scores and stuff, but if we can, play good defense, it'll lead to our offense, and then we just have to play hard and give our best effort. And yeah, it's definitely a very winnable game. We just need to make sure we come out fast and not like take it slow in the first and then have to like fight back. We need to just come out hard right away. So.
They're definitely a really good team. I did get to see them play a little bit, and we've played them in the summer too with like summer league stuff. They are a really good team. They seem to be like well connected on the court. They're aggressive, so it will be a really tough game. But I feel like we'll have a good fight with them.
They're definitely like a very tall, like aggressive team. They're like good with their traps, so we're gonna need to really be focused and disciplined with our details and our offense and defense, because they're a good team. They're they have really skilled players, and we're gonna have to focus on the details.
It was probably a good idea, or it was a good thing that we played Keene on the road prior to this game, and we had some good practice being on the road with things not really going our way. And then the day prior, we had some issues trying to get some gym time for practice, and so we practiced at one of our middle schools, Pennachuck Middle School, and I think it helped us out playing on a smaller gym, playing in a different area than we're used to, and I felt like we were more prepared than we normally are for going away on a road trip like this, or a short road trip, I should say.
We've kind of been in a slump with our like shots lately. Like we haven't been making as much, but we watched clips right before we got on the bus of like us making like a bunch of shots from like Pinkerton game, Goffstown, Timberland, and just like a montage of like us just making shots. Because we do have a lot of really good shooters like on the team. Like everyone's basically like a good shooter. We have like people who can shoot the ball well. So we just went in the mindset like we're gonna take open shots that are open, and we're just gonna be like confident in our shot.
Definitely really nice to see everybody contributing to scoring, because a lot of the games it's kind of been like 2 people, but it's good to have like more people contributing, so then they think we're all like shooting threats, so that was nice to have.
All season we couldn't buy a shot so far, and I don't know if it was just me being stubborn. I refuse to believe that we don't have kids that can shoot the ball, and I really believe that we do have a team that can shoot it and that can finish it. It was just a matter of time, and we needed to find some ways to give them confidence, and we tried it in many different ways, but the girls just executed. For whatever reason, something got them going that day, and yeah, they hit some big shots. The free throws were probably the difference maker in the game, and they were able to execute.
Go reach over.
They've killed us with trapping. We're too short. They tend to smother us. We know when they wanted to trap. We knew how they wanted to trap. And that was something that, win or lose this game is we need to figure that piece out. And we made some adjustments and prepared for those situations. We put some things in our offense that I thought really gave us space in our offense to play. And it kind of created some open shots, and the girls were able to play selflessly and played with each other, and they found a way to score.
Exciting, fun. It was loud. It was just a lot more of an intense environment. We knew it was gonna be a tough game, and just the atmosphere was definitely contributed to the game and how we played.
It's definitely been different from our first couple of games. We don't really have that many fans at our games, and it was kind of like a battle of the bridge game for us with fan wise. But honestly, I didn't really notice it as much until after how many people were actually there. So the atmosphere was definitely more of a battle of the bridge game, but not as much because I think it was a big game for them. Close game for once. We kind of been playing from behind a lot, so it was good to have a close score the whole game, because I think we were disciplined and locked in the whole game instead of having to really chip back and gain back a lot of points. But it was definitely good to be in a close game because we were all focused the whole time and we wanted it.
Because the last couple minutes of us having to actually pull out the game on the win, it's difficult, but it definitely will prepare us for more the crunch time later in the season, and really just focusing on those really important possessions and not getting too frantic and not letting the other team get in our head and just staying above it and just playing together.
Just think about we need to hit these to win. So that was what's going through my mind. I was I need to hit these so we can win.
we've struggled with our free throws. So to like be able to make a lot of like really important free throws through that game like definitely helped us get the win. And we've just been trying to really focus on our shots and like focusing on our free throws, our routines to really like get them down because they do win games.
I think it shows that we're a disciplined team. We talk about it all the time at practice. We talk about it being a part of what gives us our edge. We want to be disciplined when it matters the most. And I just thought that in games like Goffstown, in games like Timberlane, in games like Alvirne, when it comes to a fourth quarter battle, you know, whether it's they're going on a run or we're going on a run, we want to be able to just be super focused on what we're trying to do without getting rattled of everything, all the noise outside that's happening. And that could be through referees, that could be through the other team getting mad that we're, you know, causing turnovers, things like that. So we just want to make sure that the kids stay focused on the next play. And I've just been so proud of how far they've come on working on that. And they've proven that they can win games.
First of all, our kids loved watching the first half before they went and got changed and we did our pregame tradition. And then the last 5 minutes of the girls' game, that was fantastic. Talk about a great atmosphere. They were cheering right along. They have a lot of friends on the girls' team, so we don't get to do that very often, as I think.
I mean, I'm assuming there's going to be a pretty big student section for them, but it's just another game for me. Just they're a good team, but we can beat them.
It's expected to be a very hostile environment. It's a tough place to play. They're very good. They're tough. They're well coached. They got a lot of good players, especially their really good point guard and big man. So it will be tough. It will be a very tough game, a good game, but we're gonna have to show that toughness that we showed at moments during Keene the whole game to fight through and win that game, especially at their place.
So having seen them on film, doing some scouting of them, we are a team that it doesn't always work. We want to run, and we love being on our big floor. We want to get up and down. We see them, and I could be wrong, but we see them as a team that, because of their size, because they have a great point guard in Sam DeWitt, they execute very well in the half court, and they use their size. They set a lot of screens. They get guys open for either drives to the basket or kick out threes. So we talked a lot about that in practice today, and we're expecting it. We know we have to become more of a physical team. That's part of that toughness as well. Now, in a hostile environment, we'll see if we're capable of doing that.
It's going to be a tough game. Like those games, like Battle of the Bridge, when everybody's into the game, like it doesn't matter the records. I feel like it just comes down to like fourth quarter at the end of the day.
It's a big game, and they want to win, and it means a lot to them. I mean, they were cheering the whole game, on their feet the whole game. They were very loud, and I thought we had great fans too. Not as much as they did, but they're always good. They help us win a lot of games, so it was good. Just installing each other, making sure that we're playing in the moment right now, staying in the present tense. When it passes the past, you can't control that, and just staying in the moment and doing whatever we can to win the present and win the game.
Stay the course. Like things are going to happen throughout the game. Just run what we know and just keep fighting.
So the fact that they were able to maintain composure, which we talked about, poise, precision, executing the offenses the right way under duress when you're facing adversity, the fact that they did that, I think, kudos to the leaders.
Got to stay patient and execute ourselves, because they were trying to slow the game down and really throwing different defense at us. They threw a box and one a couple times, a lot of double teams, and they played really aggressive man-to-man defense. And we have the team to ability to play against that, and we held our composure, and I thought we did really well.
We're running like a box and one on him, and we haven't really seen that much this year. We've seen like just him get face guard and straight man-to-man, but it was a box and one, so it was different. So we just ran our offense, and we haven't really practiced it for it much, but it ended up working out in our favor. I thought we were going to win, but I knew it would end up getting closer just because that's how those sort of games kind of go.
like when it was that, we were almost trying to just, I don't want to say because we weren't, but not trying to not lose the game than win the game. Even though, like you said, one field goal, we kind of slowed down a little bit when we probably should have been pushing the pace a little bit more because they could not run with us. And like you said, that's what they tried to do. They tried to slow the game down, and we're better when we run. But making that one field goal, we made a lot of free throws down the stretch, and we took care of the ball and got some big stops. And Daniel made a big play and scored on the post move, which basically won us the game.
We practice it every day in practice, 10 or 2 or whatever it is, like throughout, in between drills and stuff like that. But yeah, we couldn't buy a bucket in the last like 6 minutes, but we had a post play to Daniel. He thankfully bailed us out. But they just kept getting a bunch of tough shots, and I felt like we were playing good defense. Just their shots started to fall.
Josh Tripp had a fantastic game. Unfortunately, the way of the world, people look at the stats and see he only had 6 points, but anyone who's there knows he was as important as anyone on the floor. It was the first time he played point guard as his primary position, and he was fantastic. And he had the toughest cover of the night. Garrett Hall is very good, and Josh Tripp did a very nice job on it. We're in that environment. We're now tourney tested a little bit. That speaks volumes to the quality of character of the kids we have and the tough-mindedness. And that's something we weren't certain about coming into the season. We've already had 3 games such as that, not to mention the tournament game against North, but the Pinkerton game, the Keene game where, yeah, we lost by 2, but we fought back, we made some nice plays. And then obviously last night, that was a gritty, tough, got to grind it out win.
It was big because Friday we felt like it's a game we definitely should have won as well. So we were not going to let that one slip away from us and fall down 2 games just because we got out toughed, and was not going to happen. We're not going to let that happen again.
They're listening, they're learning. There were mistakes we made, not just in the Keene game. The 3 Daniel hit was an out of bounds play that we work on, and we adjusted it, and they ran it perfectly. I showed them 3 times. I said, this is exactly what we've done. The fact that we ran offense the way we did. We executed better than we have, and much better than we did as recently as Friday night. So yes, I don't know if we're where we want to be, obviously not, because there's plenty of room for improvement, of course, but we're certainly in a good spot knowing that the next game is a very tough one.